Hi guys, happy Sunday. How's it going? Here we go then with the weekly reading. So this is where I pull 7 cards to represent the 7 days ahead. I'm going to use a second deck to clarify the information, dig a little bit deeper, and we see what the week has in store for us. So I always extend this reading on YouTube, so if you're watching on YouTube you can stay put. If you're watching anywhere else you'll find the full extended version over on YouTube. Just search Microblonde Tarot. Okay, sorry about the poor lighting, it's not great in here, but it's so dark that having to have the internal light on. Let's see what is going on for the week ahead. Let's have a look. Okay, so day 1, we open with the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords represents thought process, okay? It's about being logical, planned, pragmatic. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can represent clear, sharp communication, okay? So it can be a message that at the beginning of the week, you're just going to have to say it how it is and get to the point kind of thing. It could be that there's been something on your mind that you've been thinking about saying, communicating, you know, you're just ready to spit something out, and it could be that at the beginning of the week that's when you actually finally decide to say it. Okay, so if you've been ruminating about saying something, if something's been playing on your mind, this can represent communication. It can also represent air sign energy, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It's all of that thought process, that planning. Some people see the Queen of Swords as like cold and sort of heartless, but it's not like that. It's just someone that likes to know what's happening, get to the point and cut to the chase kind of thing. It's like cutting through the nonsense. All right, day 2, the 9 of Swords. So as you can see here, this person is kind of having a bad dream, nightmares, restless nights, sleepless nights, anxiety. It can represent fear as well. So there could be something where you've actually not been sleeping well. You've been struggling to switch off. You've been struggling to rest. It could be nightmares even, insomnia, that kind of thing. But it can just be fear, and fear that is kind of plaguing your mind. So when we clarify with the second deck, we'll get a little bit clearer as to what that may be like linked into. That's day 2. Day 3, the Hanged Woman on this deck. It's usually the Hanged Man. It's the Hanged Woman on this deck, but it has the same meaning, and it can be a meaning of you feel stuck, you feel trapped, you feel stuck, you feel like nothing's changing, you feel trapped in a situation, or sometimes it can be that you just need to hang in there for a minute. You know, there's nothing much changing, or there's nothing much you can do to create change, but you've just got to hang in there for a minute. And it's also about perspective, okay? So it's a question of asking yourself, are you coming at something from a particular perspective? Can it be seen a different way? Are you failing to see someone else's perspective on a situation? Because obviously this person's hanging upside down, their perspective is going to be completely different to someone that is standing the right way up. Okay, day 4, the Strength card. So the second major arcana here. The Strength card represents courage. It represents Leo. It represents quietly being strong. Okay, so it can be that you're having to draw on your inner strength, your inner courage to get through something. It can sometimes just be that you're having to stand strong in a situation. You're going through something, you're going to have the strength to come out the other side. You've just got to kind of have that courage to keep moving forward. But again, when we clarify, that will become a little bit clearer. The 3 of Cups is day 5. So the 3 of Cups represents celebration. It represents community. It can represent friendship. So it can represent a celebration with friends or a celebration for friends. It's not always for you directly, but sometimes it represents like good news, reason to celebrate. It can be, you know, attending someone's wedding, baby shower, you know, celebrating a friend's birthday, spending time together, reconnecting with friends, things like that. On occasion, for me, this can represent third-party situations. On a 7-day reading like this, probably not, but we will see what the other deck has to say. And then we've got day 6, the third major arcana. So the major arcana are the more powerful messages. They're kind of the things that we really need to sit up and pay attention to. But the Star is a great card because the Star is about hope. As you can see, this person's wishing on a star. And this card said everything starts with a dream. So this can be about dreams coming true, wish fulfillment, manifestation showing up. Something that you've really been hoping for, wishing for, finally starts to materialise in your world. And this will be day 6. So this will sort of be next weekend. There could be good news. There could just be, you know, a shift in the energy, something starting to, you know, work out for you. The Star is also a card of healing, okay, hope and healing. So, you know, if you're hoping to heal a rift or something, it would show that, you know, there's hope that this can be done. If it's physical healing, it's also saying, you know, don't give up because things can be rectified. So yeah, hope, healing, wish fulfillment, it's really, really positive energy. And in day 7, we've got the 2 of Wands. So as you can see, this person's got their backpack on. They're at some kind of crossroads here, looking at a map. It's actually looking across the world. So this can be a choice that at the end of the week, you're going to be faced with a choice or a decision about what path to take, okay? Yes, it can represent travel, new adventures, going in a completely new direction, things like that. But sometimes it's just a more simple choice than that. But the message with the 2 of Wands is you can't keep holding this wand and take hold of something new. It's almost like something's got to give. You can't just stand there holding both things. You're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a decision one way or the other. And sometimes for me, making a decision, once you've made the decision, you just have to go with it, right? But when you keep yourself in limbo, feeling stuck, that's the worst part of it, the procrastinating, the uncertainty. So I would say if you are faced with a choice or decision, pick the path that kind of lights you up, that brings some kind of excitement, that brings some sort of spark to your energy, because it's the Wands, and the Wands are all about inspiration, action, excitement, okay, and change. They can be around change. So yeah, there's something around choices or decisions about what path you're going to walk at the end of the week. So that is the overall summary. Not too bad. And day 2 might be a sticky one with some of this anxiety or this kind of fear-based energy. But you have got the strength to pull through the week, whatever it may bring. And I am going to now clarify with a second deck. So if you can stick around, great. And if not, I'll see you soon. Okay, let's get into it. Let's clarify using the second deck and see what is going on for the week ahead. So we open on day 1 with the Queen of Swords. So what is the purpose of the Queen of Swords? She's all around logic and planning, can be around communication, can be about having to tell someone exactly how it is, be very straight talking. Let's have a look. Queen of Swords, day 1. The 6 of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles, and Temperance. Okay, so it does feel to me like you are festiving on something, like you've got a lot to say and you're about to spit it out. With the Temperance energy, this is saying remain balanced if possible. Don't lose your shit, basically. Don't lose your temper and just blurt something out without thinking. I mean, Queen of Swords is a thinking energy, so I would doubt that this would come without thought, but sometimes it can come out sharp or a little bit more harsh than you may be expecting it to or intending it to, all right? Because with Temperance, it's just saying try and, temper that energy a little bit. We've got the 3 of Pentacles here, so this could be to do with a work situation. It could be to do with a collaboration, something maybe that you were promised or you were asked to sort of lead and then, hasn't maybe turned out the way you expected it to. Because the 6 of Swords here is about sort of moving on from something or leaving something behind. But it could just be that you've got something that you need to say to clear the air to move forward, okay? It may not be that you're leaving your job or you're leaving your workplace, but there's something here that's, yeah, it needs saying. Just be careful how sharply you say it because the swords are out. The swords are out. Okay, day 2, the 9 of Swords. So anxiety, fear, can be insomnia, can be kind of bad dreams, nightmares, that kind of energy. Why have we got the 9 of Swords here? What is this about? Let's have a little look. The 2 of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Empress. Okay. Interesting. So the 2 of Cups is usually about romantic connections or soul connections, soulmate energy. So this could be a new romance that you're feeling anxious about, or there's something bothering you about it, or you're fearful of entering into it. The Empress is a reminder of knowing your worth and staying in your feminine energy. If you are a masculine watching this, it could be that, you find this person extremely attractive and it's making you anxious about how to approach it or what to say or how to handle it. Because the Page of Swords is, sometimes it's like gathering information. So maybe you need to find a little bit more out about this person. It could be taken as you've seen something or you've found something out that's making you anxious. Because as I said, the Page of Swords can be about that gathering information. It's like the investigator energy. So it could be you've seen something, heard something, found something out. about someone that you're romantically attached to or interested in that is creating some sort of anxiety. So if you're the masculine watching this, it could just be because you feel like this person's out of your league, or you've got this person on a pedestal. If you are the feminine, it's about embodying that feminine energy and knowing your worth and knowing your beauty and everything that you're bringing, and sort of not being, not doubting, you know, not being in that fear-based energy where possible. Okay. It could even be, sorry, for some of you, and I don't think it's going to be for many of you, but it could even be for some of you that you're dreaming about someone that you used to be with, or that you used to have a romantic interest in or connection with. And it's like you're thinking, why am I dreaming about this person now? Why are they in my head now? Like, I've not spoken to them for months or years or whatever it may be. Okay, day 3, the Hanged Woman. So this can be an energy of feeling stuck, feeling trapped. It can be an energy of just needing to chill for a minute, just stay where you are. Don't do anything. Let's have a look. The Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is really interesting because the Wheel of Fortune is essentially about change, and it's about change being kind of rolled out in front of you. It can be a complete 180 change, which is interesting as well because this person's, you know, upside down by 180 degrees. So there's a complete change coming in. And this is linked to the past, the Six of Cups. There's some sort of past energy here that is coming back around. And it's just interesting to me that it come after what I was just saying there about maybe you're dreaming about somebody that you used to be connected with, because it may be almost a little bit like a premonition energy. You're sensing that energy and then it shows up. It may not be romantic. There's nothing here to suggest that it, you know, that has to be romantic, but the cups can be about emotion, nostalgia, reminiscent energy. And we have got the Knight of Pentacles, so this can be taken as a slow moving energy. It is the one that I joke around, you know, being on a snail, but it can also be like a cautious approach. So it could just be saying, listen, if something from your past is about to resurface around about midweek, there's not much you can do about it or should do about it apart from approach with caution. You know, check what this person's motives are. Why are they showing up now? What do they want? You know, is it genuine? Is it going to serve you to sort of go back around this loop? Because it feels like you may have been around this cycle before. Okay. Day 4, the Strength card. So this can be strength, courage, determination. Why have we got the Strength card here on day 4? Let's have a look. The Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so it feels like there's been some kind of confusion here. There's been some sort of confusion about what path you should be taking or what you should be pursuing. But this is on the back of being offered something. For some of you, I think this is a new job opportunity. It doesn't have to be, but with the other cards we've got here, it's almost like having the courage to take the opportunity, because the Page of Wands is also an energy of pursuing and going after and being a little bit spontaneous. Okay, so I think instead of keeping yourself stuck or overthinking or worrying about this, the card is really having the courage to accept the new opportunity and pursue the direction that you want to go in, because it feels like this is something you want and something that's going to be positive for you, but you're second guessing yourself. Maybe you feel like you're not experienced enough, you're not going to be good enough, you're not going to be confident enough. Don't worry about all that stuff. You've got the courage and the strength to do this, so you should take the opportunity. Okay, day 5, the Three of Cups. This can be celebration for friends, spending time with friends, collaboration. Let's see, Three of Cups, High Priestess, Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, double Three of Cups. We had that last week, I think, a double on the same day. So there could be double celebrations here. It could be like a joint wedding, a joint birthday celebration. It could be 2 people having baby around the same time, or, you know, announcing a pregnancy around the same time within the same friendship group. Because there's something here with the High Priestess to be revealed. So it's almost like there's a surprise within this. There's some kind of surprise within this, surprise information or surprise action, because the Knight of Swords is about action. So could be that somebody is arranging a surprise party for you, or you're arranging the surprise party for someone else at the same time they're arranging it for you. I don't know. There's some kind of duality here. There's some sort of mirroring going on here. But whatever it is, I think it's positive. It's just kind of something you don't see happening, or that you don't expect to be the case. So yeah, interesting. Let me know on that one, because double Three of Cups is interesting. Okay, day 6, the star, extremely positive energy, lots of energy around hopes and dreams coming in, wish fulfillment, healing, hope. Why have we got the star here? Let's have a look. The 9 of Cups, so it is wish fulfillment. The 4 of Swords, after some kind of maybe disappointment. And we get the 9 of Swords again, which we got on day 2. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. There's a positive exchange coming in. The 6 of Pentacles can represent some kind of communication exchange, but sometimes can be a financial exchange, money that you've been waiting for. So if you've been sort of hoping or expecting for your financial situation to improve, this would bode very well. If it's that you're hoping to put something right, or you know, you're hoping for a positive outcome in some way, the 9 of Cups is about wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. But this is after a long period of healing, or it could even be that somebody is trying to heal some kind of rift, or you want to heal some kind of rift. There's still some fear here. There's still some fear or some doubt. I would actually say it's more like doubt the second time. The first one's like fear, the second time's doubt. It could be doubt that this is really going to happen for you. It could be doubt that anything's really going to change. Yeah, it's doubt. Okay, interesting. But the 4 of Swords is an interesting one, because the 4 of Swords here can be around, you know, where you've not been feeling well, been feeling really burnt out, needing to look after yourself. And then with the Star to back it up as the more powerful energy, it's about healing and progression and feeling better and things looking up. So yeah, interesting. All right, day 7, the 2 of Wands. So this is, you know, at a crossroads, some kind of choice, some kind of decision, but you can't stay there doing nothing. You're going to have to take one path or the other. Let's see. 4 of Cups, strength, double strength, the star, double star, lots of doubles this week. 10 of Swords, okay. So it's basically saying you need to have the courage to end something, okay? There needs to be a very clear ending here with the 10 of Swords. It could even be that you've already been through an ending, because there's this energy of being let down or disappointed. Okay, so it could be that somebody's made you a promise and then they've gone back on it. It could be somebody's broken up with you. It could be that there's been some other kind of ending to some kind of chapter in your life. But whatever it is, there's something better ahead of you. So this is another reason why you can't stay stuck. Because if you just stay where you are and you don't make a choice, or you don't allow yourself to move forward from this, whatever this kind of situation is, you're not going to see how much better things are going to get for you. There's so much better on its way to you. But it's like you're dwelling on the past and you're dwelling on what's gone before, and you're kind of stuck in this loop of let me just see, like let me just wait here and see. You can't wait here and see anymore. You've got to move forward. You've got to accept that something has come to an end and that something better is being placed in your path. But all the time you're just standing there at the front door, it can't come in. So you've got to get out of the way, basically. Okay, let's just wrap it up with some oracle cards. What does the Oracle want to tell us for the week ahead? What is the message? Let's see. Let's have a look. Romantic gesture. Can we talk? Some sort of confession. Blocks and obstacles. And take time to rest and relax. So yeah, as I said, I think around day 2, there could be something you find out, or somebody wants to approach you about something. We've definitely got something around the past coming calling this week. We've got can we talk, but we've also got confession. So it'll be interesting to see what that confession is. Could be somebody confessing their feelings, doesn't have to be negative. Blocks and obstacles need to be left behind though. You're blocking your own path. With that Hanged Man energy and this 2 of Wands energy and some of this fear-based energy, it's almost like you are blocking your own path a little bit. And then we get take time to rest and relax. So, I just think you've been on the edge of anxiety or stress for quite a long time, and this week could be the culmination of something that you've been kind of dealing with for quite a while, and this is the week where it all comes to a head. There are discussions to be had, there are decisions to be made, and there are new opportunities presenting themselves. So very much try not to stay stuck in the past, but instead move forward with positivity. I hope it helps. Let me know how it goes. I will see you soon.